All right, viewers, breaking news coming in from the Middle East. We're now learning that Hamas has released 7 hostages in the custody of the Red Cross. This development has been confirmed by Hamas officials. Families and friends of hostages broke out into wild cheers as Israeli television channels have announced that the hostages were now in the hands of the Red Cross. This is a major development coming in. First confirmation that 7 of the 20 hostages slated to be released in the first batch has now been handed over to the Red Cross. They will be meeting their families very soon. It's quite an emotional moment. Netanyahu earlier said that this hostage release has brought tears of joy in the eyes of every Israeli citizen. You can clearly see those visuals as thousands of Israelis are now eagerly anticipating the return of the remaining hostages. They're waving the Israeli flag. You can also spot an American flag there as well. It's the United States that has helped broker this landmark deal. Remember, negotiations have been taking place in Egypt, and the first phase of which was agreed upon by Israel and Hamas. In fact, we've seen Qatar and Egypt mediate in this. A peace summit is slated to take place very shortly. Trump will be co-chairing that with the Egyptian President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi. But there, of course, we have the first confirmation that 7 hostages have been released by Hamas. They've been handed over to the Red Cross, and families and friends of these hostages who have been missing their loved ones for more than 2 years now. They've broken into wild cheers as Israeli television channels announced that the hostages were in the hands of the Red Cross. More breaking news coming in. Hamas has released a full list of the 20 remaining live hostages that they are releasing. The list is as follows: Elkanah Bobut, Matan Angrest, Avinatan Or, Yosef Haim Ohana, Alon Ohel, Aviatar David, Guy Gilbodalal, Rom Brasalvaski, Gali Berman, Ziv Berman, Eitan Moore, Segev Kalfon, Nimrod Cohen, Maxim Herkin, Eitan Horn, Matan Zangaukar, Bar Cooperstein, David Cuneo, Ariel Cuneo, Omri Miran. You can see their photographs flashing on your screens. These are the list of 20 hostages that have now been confirmed by Hamas. They'll be, in fact, releasing them over the course of the day. Of course, 7 have now already been handed over to the Red Cross. A development has been confirmed by Hamas officials. Israeli media is also reporting the same. Their families and their loved ones are now, of course, cheering, glad that they are back home, something that they've been demanding for a long period of time. We'd earlier seen a heartwarming conversation between the families of the hostages and US President Donald Trump. They were cheering for Trump after this first phase of the Gaza peace pact was in fact agreed upon in Egypt. Of course, their family members await their return, eagerly anticipating when they'll be able to meet their loved ones. Meanwhile, we're getting to know that a total of 250 Palestinian prisoners serving life sentences in Israeli prisons are expected to be released in the West Bank. Meanwhile, 1,716 Palestinians from Gaza have been detained by Israel, are expected to be released at Gaza's Nasser hospital. You know, we just gotten live visuals a while back that our PCR crew was showing you. Cheers erupting as the hostages are being brought back. But in the meantime, we're also learning that a total of 250 Palestinian prisoners serving life sentences in Israeli prisons will be released in the West Bank, and 1,716 Palestinians from Gaza who've been detained by Israel are expected to be released at Gaza's Nasser hospital. And another very, very crucial development coming in. US President Donald Trump is watching all of these developments live from Air Force One as the hostage handover is now taking place. This information is coming in from White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt. She's posted the same on her Instagram account as well. And the White House has maintained that what we are witnessing right now is a new dawn in the Middle East. Trump will be landing in Israel very, very soon. He departed about 9 hours ago. So he's slated to arrive in Israel very, very soon. He'll be addressing the Knesset, and then he'll be chairing, in fact, a very crucial summit in Egypt. All right, viewers, due to paucity of time, it's a wrap on this bulletin. More news and updates on the other side. Stay tuned on NewsX World.